Hello viewers, Ohio Airgun Shooter back with the Daisy Powerline Model 822 multi-pump 22 caliber air rifle. It currently has the Barska 2-7 by 32 millimeter scope mounted on it. I got it sighted in at 6.5 yards with a variety of different pellets, including Crossman Premier hollow points, JSB Predator Polymags, and a couple others. However, in this video, I want to test out some of these JSB Diablo Exact pellets. These are 15.89 grain. I think they are more like, I think they said they're like around 16 grain, but they're just slightly under when I weighed them. And then I also want to try some of these RWS Super H points, or hollow point, I guess you could say. These are 14.2 grain. These shoot pretty good in a lot of things. So I want to see what kind of velocities I'm getting with these, as well with these. I did test these way back, and I was getting like the low 500s. So I want to try them again, just kind of see where I'm at, and then same thing with these, see what kind of velocities I'm getting. Maybe do some short range, just shooting at a target, see where they're shooting at 6.5 yards before I continue the next part, of the video that I made before this one. Sighting it in at further distance, say 10, 15, or even 20 yards. 20 yards is about the max that I like to use this for, like any type of small game hunting. Early season squirrel hunting is usually what I use it for here in Ohio, which is fast approaching, September 1st. So I just want to get it dialed in, ready to go. So let me get set up, get the chronograph turned on right here. We'll run a few of these over to chronograph, and then we'll just kind of shoot. I got a target set up. It's just like a illustrated rat target. Just kind of see where it's shooting. And again, this is only indoors. I mean, it's only at 6.5 yards. So it's not the ideal distance to sight in a rifle, but this thing is lower powered. You can choose your number of pumps. I am going to do 10 pumps, just for max power. But yeah, just want to test out a couple more pellets before I continue the sighting in process. So let me get set up and we'll get on to the shooting. All right, back with the Daisy Powerline Model 822 with the JSB Diablo or Diabolo Exact 15.89 grain. They're a dome pellet. Went to go turn on my chronograph and the batteries are dead. It takes 4 AA batteries, and I knew I had some around here somewhere. I just cannot find my spare batteries, so backup plan. Going to use the X radar chronograph. Reads up to 698 feet per second. This gets right around the 500s, the upper 500, 550 with the lighter pellet. We shouldn't get nowhere near the 698. So I think last time I used these JSB Diabolo Exact pellets, I was getting the low 500s. So I got 10 pumps already pumped up, a pellet already loaded in the breech. So let's go ahead and see what kind of velocity we get. I'm going to try to do 5 of them of the JSB, and then we'll move to the RWS Super H points. So hopefully this will read. .498 feet per second. A little slower than expected. We'll try another one. Ten pumps. .500 feet per second. I think it was 10. All right. Shot number 3. 502 feet per second. Up a bit to 508. One more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Shot number 5.
500 feet per second. So let me switch to the super hollow points. All right, next up, 5 shots with RWS. Let me get the glare there. RWS Super H point, 14.2 grains. Daisy Powerline model 922. 10 pumps. $520 feet per second. $516 feet per second. Up to 522. Now I pump this, pull it back, and you can either load a pellet or wait, or do it after you pump. But you can load it first, put it on safe, and then pump. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. There's literally instructions on how to do it right here on the side of the breech, step by step. You have to cock the hammer back or the bolt back first before it will even pump up any air. All right, shot number 4. Another 520. All right, one more. Down to 516. That's with the RWS Super H points, 14.2 grains. All right, next up for the Daisy Powerline Model 822, 22 caliber multi-pump air rifle. We do some target testing. Got a rat target set up down there, about 6.5 yards. From where I sit to there is 6.5, so it'll be closer to 6 with the length of the air rifle. I'm going to start with the JSB exacts, and then I'll switch to the RWS Super hollow H points or hollow points. 14.2 grains, 15.89 grains. So low 500s, 520s, and then I'll start with the JSB exacts with the left target, and then I'll move to the right target for the RWS Super H points. 5 shots each, and then we'll move down to the rat. Whichever one of those performs the best. So stand by, I'll be right back. All right, I got the first pellet loaded up, 10 pumps in the Daisy Powerline Model 822. I haven't done anything to the scope since the last time I got it zeroed, so it's exactly as it was. Tell you what, we'll just go with 3 shots. That looks pretty good. Moving to the RWS Super H points. 14.2 grains. 10 pumps. Pretty good with me. Let's take a close look at that. I'd have to say the RWS might have won that battle. Slightly higher velocity, but maybe a little bit more stable. I don't know. I mean, these are pretty good too. That's a much better group, so let's use the RWS Super H points and take a few cracks at the rad there. We'll lower this a little bit. There we go. I mean, 6 yards, 6.5 yards. If you got a rat problem in your basement, it might be close enough, you know what I'm saying? So I guess it'd be good to sight it in. Might not need 10 pumps in the basement. Looks pretty good. Looks like a dead rat to me. Not bad at all. Next, let's try 3 shots to the head. Pretty good group there. Next, I'm going to switch to the open sights. I added a birchwood self-adhesive target to the rat. I do have, pan out here, see-through rings. They're higher, so I can see through them. By not using a larger adjustable objective, I can see my through here, and I can actually see the fiber optic front sight, which kind of helps you with closer shots. So we'll just attempt a few like that. I believe in the last video, it was when using those, I was shooting a bit high into the left, so I might have to adjust a little bit, but we'll see if we can hit the rat that way. I will be using RWS Super H-Point pellets again, 14.2 grain. All right. I was aiming right here, so that adjustment allowed me to pretty much be on target on bullseye. I believe that's 3 shots. 1, 2, I don't know exactly where the third one went, but that's a dead rat. Again, with the see-through rings and just using the little bit of the cut in the rings on the bottom. It's kind of like a V-shaped, and then the fiber optic sight in the front. So not too bad. Seems to like these RWS Super H points. So I might have to use these to sight in at the further distance of 10, 15, or 20 yards. All right, I'm going to back up to the JSB Exacts 15.89 grain. Just not happy with that group. I want to see if I can get it any tighter. So we're going to return to the rat and using the scope. I'm going to shoot 5. I want to get these to see if they can shoot much tighter than that previous grouping right there. I mean, it did well, but I know they can do better than that. So let me pan in or zoom in here. So I'll shoot 5 shots with these. That was better, even though the last two kind of dropped a bit. Looks like the first three pretty much were all in the same hole, so much tighter group second time around with the JSB Exacts compared to what that was. So not too bad at all. I mean, it's the Daisy Powerline model 822. Again, this is only 6.5 yards. Seems to like a variety of pellets. I mean, it shoots them all pretty accurately. But I still have yet to sight it in at the greater distances of 10, 15, or 20 yards. 20 yards being about the max that I will use this for any type of small game hunting. Target practice, you can stretch it out more just to see what it can do. But yeah, again, the Daisy Powerline model 822 22 caliber multi-pump air rifle that shoots pellets, and you can also shoot the lead round balls as well. It's not that pellet fussy. The only issues you do have with certain pellets is the longer ones, like the Predator Polymags. They're a bit longer and they have that polymer tip, which just makes them harder to load in this breech area because it's kind of narrow down there. So, and with the scope, it's a little harder to load because you kind of gotta like either nose it in first or put it in a skirt first and just kind of work it in there. Just takes a while to do it. So even though they are effective in this, I pretty much kind of stay away from those. Just they're hard to load. So yeah, let's wrap this video up. The Daisy Powerline model 822 22 caliber multi-pump air rifle using JSB Exact 15.89 Dome pellets or Diabolo, and the RWS Super H points 14.2 grains. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.